No, it's cooled down by now. Okay, so I just wanted to show a little demonstration for those of you who don't know on how a sending unit works in your fuel tank. So here's a fuel pump, and this is your float that sits down the tank, and basically as the fuel level rises, it drives this up with this rod, and then as it lowers back down, less fuel in the tank, then this will be sitting towards the bottom of the tank. And then it hooks onto here, onto your fuel pump, and as you can see, it's going to hook kind of like this. So as the fuel rises, it's going to turn up, and then as it drops, it's going to come back down. So anyway, I have a wall thing here hooked up, just a little power supply, and it supplies 12 volts to this. And this is just my little board, so I have a little on and off switch to control my voltage with different voltages out. But essentially, I have full voltage going to my motor. That's what this yellow wire is. So that's 12 volts. That's the positive side running into my motor. Now on the ground circuit, on the ground side, I have ground coming out of the fan here, or on the ground wire of the fan. So it's a 4-pin computer case fan, and so black wire is ground, and the yellow wire, there's only 2 wires we're going to worry about, and this here's 12 volts. So again, it's 12 volts to that yellow wire, and then the gray wire is ground, and I got it hooked to an LED, and I have it hooked to the ground. I have it hooked to the anode side, which is the longer leg on which would be your positive side of your LED, and then the negative side of the LED, which is this black wire, is coming back out and running through this little unit here, which is what the rod will hook to in your sending unit. So this piece is going to move up and down along that resistor here, because that's what this is a resistor. So if I hook this up to here and move this, you'll see the light will dim or brighten, and the fan speed will change. So here, I'm going to hand this off to my assistant, and she's going to video record this. So here's full voltage. You hear the fan. You see that's down towards the bottom. So basically, like if you could think of the fan as your motor inside of your instrument cluster, your dash, your fuel gauge, as it's getting less voltage to it, so it's gonna the needle's gonna drop. It's a stepper motor, and as you fill it up with fuel, it's gonna rise and allow more voltage to that motor, so it's going to drive that motor further forward or further up, the needle further up in the dash. So that's how that works. Figured I'd share. Thanks for watching, everybody.